Welcome back. There is a live look outside from the Oregon coast. Pretty foggy there in Lincoln City today. That's our In It Spanish Resort Hotel camera. Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. He is affectionately known as the internet's gay uncle who gives hope and healing to his online community. Now he hopes to inspire more people on their spiritual path by sharing life lessons and conversations with those on the other side. We welcome the author of Are You There, Spirit? It's me, Travis, psychic medium Travis Holp. It is so nice to have you here.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm so glad to be here.
I love the title of the book.
Thank you so much.
Please share how you arrived there.
So you know what's so funny? I didn't pick the title. My publishers did. My titles were awful. They were so cheesy. It was like, let's meet in the middle. Like these like very corny medium titles.
Okay.
And they were like, how do you feel about this title? And it was such a synchronistic moment because the very first book that got me into reading was Super Fudge by Judy Blume.
Oh my gosh.
And Judy Blume wrote Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. And so when they proposed this title, I was like, oh my gosh, that's an amazing way to kind of pay tribute to the author who got me into reading and my love of reading.
How beautiful. And it kind of presents your story with a wink too, right? We're going to talk about some big stuff, but we're going to laugh and have fun doing it too.
Yeah, and I think the title encompasses the book nicely because there's this theme of searching and this theme of looking for answers and also desiring there to be a connection.
Yeah. So you thought even when you were a little kid you wanted to write a book someday.
I did.
Wow.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. You know, I would write books. I would send things off to publishers, like manuscripts, things that I think I printed off on like Microsoft 95 or whatever, you know. And so when the opportunity came up, I just felt like it was the right time. It felt like a perfect moment in my life to share. And I'm so grateful that I said yes to it.
So you had a whole kind of previous career in the beauty industry, right?
Yeah.
So tell me, like 5 years ago or something, you started posting this kind of stuff online?
Yeah. So you know, about 5 years ago, I started this journey 5 years ago in November of 2020, and I was in the beauty industry for 17 years. I thought that was going to be my life.
Yeah.
If you had asked me at the time what I wanted to do, I'd be like, oh, just another job in the beauty industry. You know, my position was eliminated with the company that I was with during COVID, like a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I was kind of aimless and lost. But at that time, I was really diving into sobriety. I was diving into the world of metaphysics and the power of what can happen when you change the way that you think and look at things. And so I just started posting these videos on TikTok of me reading tarot cards at the time, not thinking anything of it. I was like, I'll just do this for a little bit and no one will know.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine. And then my TikTok account exploded.
Amazing.
And it just became this path that I didn't see it coming.
Right.
But I'm so glad that it became my path.
You always knew that there was something inside you, right? This medium gift that you had. But fast forward to actually being able to give someone a reading for the first time and how that experience kind of changed everything.
It did, you know, and I write about it in the book pretty extensively, but the first time that I gave somebody a reading and spirit was coming through, I hadn't planned on it.
Yeah.
I kept hearing the name Buck over and over again. And at the time I was just reading cards. There was nothing about a buck on the cards. And I look at the woman on my Zoom screen, I go, how do you understand the name Buck? And she goes, that's my uncle, and he passed away 2 weeks ago.
Oh my gosh.
And then I delivered several other pieces of information that she was able to validate. But what I noticed in that moment, that was the first time in my life I ever felt complete and whole within myself. I always felt like there was a part of me that was missing or disconnected, or this emptiness or this loneliness. And that was the first time that ever went away and I didn't feel it. And so that's how I knew. I was like, there's something to this.
Yes. And how beautiful that in that moment you're making a connection with somebody. You can see that other person go, oh, yes, that's my uncle. And you're both having this beautiful experience together.
Yeah, and it was transformative for me because I saw how this work can help people. But that didn't really sink in though until the first time I read for a woman, her child had completed a suicide. And I delivered information from her son from the other side that she was able to validate, that she was able to resonate with. And in that reading, that was the reading that I was really like, okay, this is healing. This is more than just looking at our love life. And not that those things aren't important, they are, but there was something deeper and transformative. And then when she called me a couple of weeks later to let me know, she was, you know, after our reading, I slept for the first time in months since my child passed. And then I knew, I was like, okay, this is a healing modality.
Right.
And so I've been walking that path ever since.
Well, and this book kind of through that context shares a lot of the life lessons that you've learned along the way doing this work. What do you hope that readers will be able to take away from the experience?
You know, I really hope that people see that we are supported and loved more than we can even imagine, that there is unseen energy walking with us and supporting us and guiding us. Throughout this book, I share the things that I've learned because I certainly don't have it all figured out.
Yeah.
I'm still learning my lessons. And there'll be times where I hear something in a reading and I'm like, oop, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to unpack that with my therapist next week. And, you know, and so for me, it's also been my own journey of growth.
Well, and how wonderful as you're on the road right now, we were talking about touring the book and doing these live shows. You're getting to visit people all over the country. In this human experience, we all relate in ways that we have a lot more in common than we realize.
We have so much more in common than we realize. We all experience grief. We all experience loving someone so much. We all experience and will experience leaving this physical body.
Right.
That's something we all have in common.
There you go. That's it.
You know, and so I've had this gift, and I do think it's a gift of receiving from this and being able to see how closely connected and divinely connected we all truly are.
Yeah, that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Thank you for having me. It's just
So
such a
fun
delight,
chatting
and you
with
just
you.
have such a wonderful energy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, Travis has a book event this Sunday at 7. It's at Powell's on West Burnside. We will have all the details for you on our website. The book again is Are You There, Spirit? It's me, Travis. For more information, just head to our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.